Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. This is Camille and from Yodel Pop, and I'm here today to do a spontaneous live, which I'm really excited to be doing. And so today, what I'm going to be doing is we had a roundtable discussion on Wednesday. Me and my internal staff meet Audrey and Corey. If you don't already know them, Audrey's on the left, Corey's on the right of me in the image. And we had such a fantastic time. The table behind me, right here, not a round table, a rectangular table, but nonetheless had a fantastic roundtable discussion. It was so fun. And what we were doing was getting ready for a bonus session we're going to teach to some course participants, the participants who completed the nonprofit and automation CRM course boot camp. Those participants got a couple of real special bonus sessions with their course participation. And we're going to be giving our final bonus on Tuesday for those participants. And it's all about AI for marketing. And so again, we had a really fantastic discussion. It was so fun. So I'm just here today to share a few highlights from that. And also I'm going to announce an event, a brand new event right after that. But first, I wanted to do something really fun, which every time I take my dog out for a walk outside on the trail by my office, I always have this idea. And then I tell myself, I have this idea. I get all excited like a little kid in a candy shop. And then I go, oh, that's just corny, right? Well, who cares? I love being corny. So I'm embracing my corniness. So what I want to do is a giveaway today. We have these fantastic swag pens. And I don't know about you, but pens and notebooks, I'm a real sucker for all of those things. I think I've lost count of how many notebooks I have. And we actually have fantastic notebook swag. I'll just show you for fun. Right here. I would love to give these away, but guess what? I'm out of them because they're so popular. We've given them away as gifts. And also my friends have requested them. But what I do have a lot of right now are pens. So, and I love these pens so much. So I'll just show you. It's got our name on it, of course. And then it's got this fantastic like plaid where you can really grip it and it writes really smoothly. So what I want to do is if you're joining me live right now, put something in the comment about, I don't know, a P. Put a P in the comment or put pen or you can wait and you can comment on the highlights I give you from the roundtable session. So whatever you want to comment, as long as you comment during the live session, I'm going to send you a pen. And so I will want you to DM me your address where you would like it sent, whether it's a PO box or it's your place of work. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to do anything else with your address. I'm going to just send you a really fun Yodel Pop pen so that you can have a new pen. All right, so let's get on with the meat of our session today, which is I'm going to be sharing highlights from our marketing roundtable discussion earlier this week. And the topic was on AI, marketing AI for nonprofits. So I just wanted to share a few highlights. So number one highlight, okay, first highlight, it was agreement, all in agreement on our team, thumbs down on images for generative AI. There's just still so much work left to do. Those programmers have a long way to go, I think, when it comes to images. We had a great example, which I'm going to show in my bonus session with my course participants. It was watermelon popsicles, and just try to picture this. So watermelon popsicles on a little plate. Okay, so the plate was warped, right? The plate did not make sense. It did not make a square. And then the watermelon, quote unquote, popsicles were these little tiny things. And then it had what looked like, to me, long scallions that were sort of violating the watermelon wedges. So it was creepy. Okay. It was creepy trying to look like Food Network. And so thumbs down on images. Number two insight that we had, or kind of a major subtopic within our topic of the discussion at the roundtable, was we've had some clients come to us talking about wanting to padlock all of their content. Basically, like, we want to put all our content behind a gate, and not so that, we don't want, it to get stolen. And so, we want it to be, like more of a premium, task to get to, in other words, to sort of, I don't even know, actually, my staff knows better because they were talking about this, but I don't know if there's some way where you can contain content so that it can't be trained, so that AI can't train on it, or not. But anyway, there's just this whole like kind of fear about content getting taken away. And so that's what I really want to address is relax, do not worry. We're talking about marketing. Okay. If we're talking about another, like, let's say the entertainment business, we're not talking about that here. We're just talking about marketing. And let me assure you that it's always going to be about authoritativeness. It's going to be about your brand. It's going to be about personalizing your content. And in that way, your content can't get stolen because it's about you. Okay, so that's part one. Part two is that what we're looking at with generative AI is we have a new tool. We have a new tool to add to our toolbox. So it's just a tool that has taken a big, huge technological leap, right? And that's what's so big about it, is it's not just like a small iteration in search where it's just a little bit improved or something like that. It's actually a tool that is a search tool, but it's a huge leap from what we're used to. So it's taking us, it's taken us a little while to kind of like get used to this big change and to kind of, I guess, metabolize it so that we can kind of get some time to wrap our heads around it and realize that, okay, wait a minute, this is just another tool in our toolbox to create content, right? It's really not that much different than before, when we were just doing Google searches, we were doing research, we were taking from here and there. This is just a faster, more efficient way to do that, right? Our content is still our content. We're still going to massage and work our content to be our very own and to be super high quality, authoritative, and offer value to our, whoever your particular personas are. Okay, so that's number two. Number three is, actually, this is number 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this is my final thing, and it's all going to be a few things wrapped up in one, number 3. So number 3 is that it's really all about how you use this tool. It's really about learning how to use a tool, right? Like if you got let's say you got one of those circular saws, right? And you've never used a circular saw before. You're probably not just going to dive right in and start sawing away and, making a big mess and not getting your cuts right. You're going to want to learn how to use that tool. You're going to want to read the manual. You're going to want to figure out how you're going to use it for your specific project. Well, it's the same with whatever tool you're going to use, whether it's ChatGPT, whether it's Gemini, whether it's, there's others out there, right? And by the way, it's just, there's lots of tools out there. It's really personal preference. And we figure that the big guns like Gemini and ChatGPT, they're gonna be at the forefront, cutting edge. So we just trust that, no matter what kind of tool we use, it's going to evolve quickly and give us all of the kind of features that are going to help continue to enhance our workflow. So that's a little bit about the tool. But But basically, you're going to learn how to use that tool for your own specific needs, right? And so that's really the key, is learning how to use it. Learning how to leverage the features of that tool to really help you do what you want to do, to use it as an assistant for creating your content or for brainstorming. There's a lot of ways that you can use it, right? So, and Corey pointed out that the phrase garbage in, garbage out, right? So it's all about what you put in, and that's what you're going to get out of it. So those are the highlights from our roundtable discussion this week. And again, we're going to go into more detail in our bonus session with our bootcamp participants. But after that's done, this is my special event announcement. We're going to get this out to everybody like really soon. So we're going to do our bootcamp session on Tuesday with our participants. And then after that, we're going to go right into planning a public session on this. So what I'm offering you today is to go ahead and get pre-registered. So now if you get pre-registered, and let me find my list here. As you get pre-registered for this, right? Let's go through this. So if you want to register today, let me get the link and put it. I'll be sure we'll put this in the comments. But let me go ahead and, so if you can see right there, let me make this a little bit more seeable. Okay, so if you go to yodelpop.com/AI for nonprofits pre-registration with dashes in between, yodelpop.com, AI for nonprofits pre-registration. Okay. And so go ahead and go get pre-registered today, because you'll secure your spot. We haven't announced the date yet. And if we get a lot of interest, we could always do a few different dates. So you want to secure your spot. We're going to offer you some exclusive resources if you do this pre-registration. You're going to gain access to some of our resources that we use in order to leverage our AI tools. We've got templates and just kind of tricks and tips and things that we do, and templates that we've created custom to our own brand that we can share with you if you get on the pre-registration list. And then we're also going to come up with a special surprise as well, because it's fun. So if you join the pre-registration, you'll be able to look forward to what you're going to learn in the session. Whenever we schedule that session, we're going to be going over AI basics for nonprofits, practical applications of how you can use AI for your marketing, just kind of how to get started, and also if you're using a CRM, especially HubSpot, we can help give you some tips of how to integrate that with HubSpot and use some AI right inside of HubSpot to save time and kind of skip the step over going to separate tools. And also just overcoming challenges and objections and, kind of the mindset of AI within your organization. We can help with that too. So we look forward to announcing that public session that we'll be giving, Nonprofit Marketing with AI. Go ahead and get pre-registered today. We'd love to have you on the list, and you'll get all the exclusive resources, as well as you'll get the first announcement of the date or dates if we decide to offer a few different dates. So we look forward to that, and thank you for joining me on the broadcast today. It was really fun having you, and have a wonderful weekend.